Greetings, commanders, pilots, movers, fixers, dumbs, vox, super-vox, and then there's me. This is episode 33 of the Dudley Simpson is Doctor Who project. You probably have a good idea what's going to happen in this video, not because you read the title or noticed I was the one in the stripy trousers, but because you've watched my two-part behind-the-scenes videos. There, my process was revealed by transcribing in front of the camera the first segment of this brand new piece. It comes from season 14's The Robots of Death, where Agatha Christie meets Frank Herbert meets Isaac Asimov, all done up in Art Deco. This is a true classic story that I return to time and time again, one of my comfort stories. Nevertheless, I admit that this music was not on my radar during my initial run of transcriptions. As happened with Genesis of the Daleks, I decided much more recently that I couldn't get away with not doing something from Robots of Death. Happily, two musical themes are heard right away from the opening scenes and are richly developed through the first three parts of the story. So I worked, off and on, over about a month and completed my arrangement 2 weeks before this recording. Roving the surface of an inhospitable, nameless planet is Storm Mine 4, piloted by a small human crew led by Commander Ivanov and their robot workforce. They seek valuable metallic ores in the sandy terrain for company profits as well as their own share. The first musical theme is associated with this giant mining vehicle. Inside, the mine's control deck is, as we join the story, completely crewed by robots. And herein is a second theme, instantly recognizable as a Simpson waltz macabre. The work is soon interrupted in horrifying fashion when a crew member is found strangled to death and everyone is a suspect. Every human, that is. After a few introductory variations, the main body of the piece begins with music from part 2, when new companion Leela warns the Doctor of impending danger. Then it comes true. The vehicle jerks out of balance, throwing everyone around. In the climax, coming from the cliffhanger to part 2 and the beginning of part 3, pilot Toos is trying to hold the machine steady as the motive units overload. Sabotage. Chief Fixer Dask reports another strangled crew member, and the Doctor and Leela are still prime suspects. With the mine near destruction, the Doctor decides to fight Sabotage with Sabotage, but before he can cut the crucial cables, Dask restrains him. Wah wah! As part 3 begins, Dask is convinced to cut the cables himself, and slowly power levels return to safety and the mine literally grinds to a halt. This isn't the end of the danger, however. The planet's surface is a sea of sand, and the immobilized mine begins to sink. Soon, with the Doctor and Dask working separately, the motive units are repaired, and the mine rises out of the sand to safety. Now the only thing left is to avoid being murdered aboard the Sandminer.
Thank you all, humans and robots, for watching episode 33, part 1 of the Dudley Simpson is Doctor Who project. The Sandminer proved to be one of the most challenging pieces I've ever done, musically and technically. And I'll tell you all about it next time. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you then!